They tried to figure out whose turn it was to pay, but they never made it back to bed. Some may recall that tears were shed, and no one's lives will ever be the same. Right on.
Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Tim Legler and Greg Anthony. And our reporter on the sideline tonight, Allie LaForce. Western Conference battles, always fun. This time it's the San Antonio Spurs intent on protecting home court. Back to Wembanyama. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there. You know, when you break down these teams, Greg, they are excellent on the defensive end.
Yeah, so let's give credit to their coaches. They prepare their teams well, motivating their guys to give that consistent effort.
To the middle. Oh, he misses the dunk. Green with the ball. They double-team Curry. And stolen by Barnes. Three-pointer, Fox. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist.
And that quick shot by Fox is something you know he has worked on religiously. Nice finish.
Back to Curry. They double-team Curry. Outside, Green. 5 to shoot. Here's Post. Off on the layup. Tim, some forget, prior to the success of Stephen Curry, the Warriors were not considered a top-tier franchise.
Well, before he arrived in 2009, this was one of the lowest all-time winning percentages, but they have built a dynasty, and they are now considered one of the most valuable franchises in all of sports.
So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Vassell. Warriors with the rebound. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Mitch Johnson. We talked about the mindset needed when squaring off against Jimmy Butler, and coach said Jimmy is a firecracker. You don't want to set him off or he could explode in your face. I told our guys just to focus on the game and not give any extra motivation out there. We'll see if they prevent Butler from popping off. Back to you, Kevin.
And Allie, thanks so much.
I mean, what can we say about Steph's jumper that hadn't already been said?
And play stops, whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Well, oftentimes illegal screens fall into a gray area, but that time he got called for it.
It's stolen by Wembanyama. Back to Fox. He's looking for Wembanyama and finds him. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Wembanyama is a specimen going at the rim there with a purpose.
On the wing, Green. Pass to post. Drops in the layup for two.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Well, with that kind of success, I imagine they'll continue to be aggressive inside.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Now here's Barnes. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. You can be sure, GA, that as the Spurs build this team, there will be no shortcuts.
Well, they're surely eyeing that group 8 hours north in OKC. Another young core that's not going anywhere. If the Spurs want to contend, the standard's been set.
And he's good on the second. In GA, we know Coach Steve Kerr has been up front. In order to win, the Warriors need to take and make a lot of threes.
Well, it's the superpower of their best player. And the arrival of Jimmy Butler has provided some balance. But threes are still their best bet.
Here's Curry after the basket by San Antonio. Takes a three. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Curry is just lethal from outside.
To the inside. The kick out to Barnes. That drops. Nice feed that time from Wembanyama.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Now here's Curry. 5 points in the game. Over Barnes. No good from 18. Tipped away. It's stolen by Curry. The shot and game clock separated by 4. They double team Curry. It's deflected. Fox with the steal. To the paint. Barnes. And it's Barnes snapping it down.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
All it takes is a half second of carelessness, and someone will be rocking the rim.
14.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And the Warriors, guys, what jumps out to you in this game, stats-wise?
Well, going to the bench early, they obviously knew what they were doing.
They needed a jolt from that second unit, and that's exactly what they got.
And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for Golden State. Kuminga with it. Now guarded by Wembanyama. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Hey, the Warriors have come a long way during the Curry era. Draymond Green said, quote, "We built this thing up from the laughingstock of the NBA. I take a great deal of pride in that. I think about this organization like it's mine. If the Warriors win the championship 10 years from now, that's our championship, period." Kevin?
Okay, thank you, Allie. Outside, Kuminga. They double-team Curry. Shot clock at 6. Here's Post. Hits it from three-point range. Post has got 5 points so far.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
We see this in the NBA all the time. It is very difficult to keep a lead in this league.
The Warriors leading. Down low. Here's Butler. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. 5 points in the game.
Not many guys with Butler's build have his skill set inside.
That one goes. Count it.
And that's exactly the type of pass we expect from a guy with his vision.
And when you talk about Dylan Harper, Greg, just how impressive is his skill set?
A tall guard with incredible handles and elite elusivity. He already has an impressive command of the pick and roll. Harper, I believe, is primed to be a special player in this league. Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
When every possession matters, your defense has to be better.
Pass to Post. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Oh, nice feed. You can see how Curry makes their offense flow, even when he's not scoring.
And GA, a lot of the best defensive teams in the league have some stout zone looks they can go to. Where do those in a game come in handy?
I mean, often it's a way of challenging opponents to make perimeter shots, but also you want to show different looks just to kind of disrupt the rhythm of a team's offensive flow. Making the most of the screen, that's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Yeah, not only does he create the space he needs, but then he attacks downhill.
And he comes up with the deuce. That's 7 points for Harrison Barnes.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off. And way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far, they are hitting at a high clip.
Oh, my goodness. Wembanyama delivers the hammer.
And we talk about how Wembanyama makes the wow plays. Wow.
Johnson with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. Back to Wembanyama. They double-team Wembanyama. Nice fake with the layup off the mark. And Greg, with Stephon Castle winning the 2025 Rookie of the Year award, the Spurs went back-to-back in that category.
Yeah, of course, Victor Wembanyama winning that same award in 24. Just more confirmation that these Spurs are building something special.
Outside, Fox. Here's Vassell. Nice defense from Kuminga. Warriors leading by 4. They double-team Curry. Pass to Post. Back to Curry. Golden State needs to get off a shot. There's Kuminga. And the Warriors miss again. And here are the Spurs. San Antonio again missing. Inside. And finished off by Kuminga.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. They double-team Curry. And stolen by Wembanyama. Here's Barnes. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
How about the awareness there from Fox? You got to love seeing how he is such a willing passer in finding the open man.
Curry on the wing. Up in time. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Warriors lead by 2. Live from the AT&T Center in San Antonio, you're watching 2K Sports. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. And Green slams it in.
Well, you want to stop Steph in the 2-man game, but he's so smart. He'll get others involved.
And from technical fouls, Tim, to flagrant fouls, it always seems like Draymond Green is walking that line and in the crosshairs.
Walking that line or stomping on that line. I don't know what, but it's where he seems to want to live. You love that competitive fire. You just have to make sure it doesn't cross the line where he hurts his team.
But don't you think he knows exactly what he's doing at all times?
He understands most officials don't want to give him that second technical, that's for sure.
And stolen by Butler. Curry looking around. Off target with his 3. San Antonio trailing here. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball.
First team foul.
This is his second trip to the free throw line. And you look at the addition of Jimmy Butler. G.A., why has he been such a fit for the Warriors?
He really is an unselfish, high IQ superstar, and that's what the Warriors are all about. And his isolation, interior scoring has given them another look offensively.
Teams changing it up here. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. And Draymond Green picks up the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Third personal foul. Second team foul.
Here is Harper.
Warriors.
Scoreless thus far. And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
And it's still early in the period, and they're only 1 foul away from being over the limit.
This game has a lot of character here in the 3rd period. 6 changes of the lead here.
Intensity is the theme for this one.
Right wing. Pass to Curry. For the 3. Curry making it look so easy.
On the offensive end, Curry both prolific and efficient.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, Draymond Green's talked about his mind for the game. He said, "I've never been the tallest or the fastest. We all have gifts. My IQ is a gift that was enhanced by great coaches. I was taught the game properly, so I'm very fortunate and extremely thankful for the coaches that I've had in my life." Back to you guys.
Paying tribute. Nice job. Okay, thank you, Allie. And legs from going undrafted to becoming a 3-point contest champion, you had to fight for your place in the NBA.
Well, Kevin, that's an understatement. Yes, undrafted in '88. I played in just about every league imaginable, including a year in France. Had a bunch of 10-day contracts early on, but I didn't get my first full-time NBA contract until 1993 with the Dallas Mavericks.
Well, your perseverance and tenacity definitely paid off.
Certainly didn't take no for an answer, I can tell you that.
They kick it out to Green. Off target from 3-point range. Here's Sohan. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Harper in the corner. Back to Cornette. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Running the pick and roll like a veteran there. Harper, outstanding find off that screen.
Pass to Curry. Wants to get it to Butler and does. Count that one. Butler's got 9 points.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
A steal. And now running it up the court. Green pushing it all the way.
This is what separates Green from most bigs. A point forward who excels at passing.
Pass to Sohan. Here's Cornette. Vassell outside. Now Sohan. And the dunk by Sohan. As we approach the fourth quarter, still anyone's ballgame.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
Back to Curry. Now Jackson Davis. 6 on the shot clock. Over in the corner, Green. Drops in the tray. Green's got 5 points in the quarter.
And it's crucial that Green hits from the outside because it makes everything easier for his teammates.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Seconds left here in the third quarter. Fox feeling it out a bit. Here's Cornette. And Fox gets it to go. Fox has got the game tied up here for the Spurs.
And Fox starting to show you his abilities inside. It has quick instincts, which I think helps him when he's down low.
Back to Curry. They double team Curry. There's Kuminga. Comes up empty down low. And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. The three from Barnes. Tie game in San Antonio. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter under.
The Warriors, 43.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. And it's Fox with the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. With the drive. And it's Fox with the jam.
And the quickness Fox has, boy, it's impressive. Just coasting to the cup with ease. And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
This defense is trying to stay connected to him, but he is on a mission.
Here's Wembanyama. The rebound by Post.
Oh, just a little too cute on that one, and it cost him.
On the wing, Green. Green draws the double. 6 to shoot. Some nice passing by Golden State. On its way from Curry for 2. Beat the shot clock, but it's off the mark. Fox goes in, and it's Fox with the jam.
And one of the quickest players in basketball. Love watching Fox use that momentum to his advantage on the drive.
And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Taken away. Outside Curry. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Easy work down low for Wembanyama.
And a monster game for Wemby. With the matchup issues he creates, I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
They swipe it. Pass to post. Curry outside. They double-team Curry. The drive by Green. And stolen by Wembanyama. Johnson. Oh, what a finish.
And it was Wembanyama who got it rolling after definitely getting a hold of the ball there.
Now post. And he drives in. Now Barnes. Johnson. Here's Barnes. Vassell. 5 on the clock. A three-pointer. Good.
And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
And one thing about this league we know, momentum can change in an instant.
Cutting into that deficit now, well within striking distance.
And you can just see their confidence is growing.
So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Wembanyama, a screen. Wembanyama, up high, down hard.
And how about the show Wemby's putting on here? When he gets it going, Victor is pretty much unstoppable.
Curry fires. The three is off. On offense, here are the Spurs. They're on an 11-3 run right now. Down it goes for three.
And with a limitless jump shot, the elusive ball handling skills, Curry can get a bucket pretty much whenever he wants.
Wembanyama, a screen. Here's Barnes.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
So the first of three is good, and that puts them up by 5. And he makes the second one, and it's a 6-point ball game. And so he's good on all 3 free throws, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
And if you get a chance to build your lead at the free throw line, you've got to take it.
Oh, the dunk!
And won't find many more games as entertaining as this one.
This is what the fans came to see. A lot of great plays going back and forth.
Now Wembanyama. The response, slamming it home.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
I think the key here is to be careful about playing it too safely. Just keep doing what you're doing.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, any thought of losing this game has been put to bed.
3, good.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Well, they certainly have the shooters to do it. It's just about finding that rhythm.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Johnson outside. Buries the deep ball.
When Johnson's feeling it from range, he can be lethal. Guys, let's just go ahead and call this one. It's over.
Yeah, anything they do at this point is going to be futile. Too little, too late.
And so it's San Antonio with the win. A confident win, and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. And I think they built off that edge of being here and playing with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our